morning. Hello. It is Monday. Welcome to a day in my life. I'm literally going to take you along. I've had a really slow morning this morning, which was really nice. I think that I've said in so many vlogs, but I'm really trying to nail down my routine, but more of like a weekly routine, because I do feel like I've got structure in my days, but I like to know like set days of doing set things, if that makes sense. So today is Monday, and I've actually decided that Monday I do not go to the gym in the morning, because I feel, as much as I love starting the week off right and going to the gym and getting it done, I just feel like if I can make sure I go to the gym on a Sunday, my Monday is set up, because Monday for me is so busy at work. Like, the first thing in the morning is just crazy. Unless I literally get up at the crack of dawn on a Monday, which doesn't usually happen because of the Sunday scaries. My Monday's not set up right. So basically, I don't go to the gym on Monday. So I had a really lovely slow morning, and I've had a really productive weekend, guys. I'm feeling good. I finished A Court of Wings and Ruin, which you all know, guys, that it has been such a challenge for me I set myself the challenge to finish ACOTAR, but because they're such big books, they scare me. And last week I read all of A Wings in Ruin, which was honestly my favourite book of the whole series. Then on Sunday I read Starlight and Frost in one day, because it's only like a novella of 200 pages. So I read that, and now I am on the last book of ACOTAR. Guys, who am I? Like, I have just whacked them out because I've been putting them off for so long. You guys know this, but my challenge of 2025 was to finish it and get into the fantasy era, and I did it, and I'm on the last one. But what has been helping me is I've been doing some audiobook, and I've never done that before, but I've been doing a little bit of the audiobook. So you would have seen this morning I've been listening to it, which is making it a little bit more manageable for me because they are such big books. But anyway, that's the little catch up from me. I have been wearing, fun fact, my sleep clencher, because I feel like my teeth are moving, which is just so irritating. You guys would have known I had my teeth done last year. I'm not 100% happy with them, I'm going to be completely honest. So I've got another appointment again to fix something again, and it's just, yeah, it's a hard one because I'm just not sure. But I think what I'm going to have to do, guys, is I'm going to have to get them added to Botox, which I've been avoiding, which is why I got my teeth done. So if you've not seen those videos, I basically got composite bonds because my teeth, of my grinding of my teeth, I'd basically like grinded down like one of my teeth, and it just, I was told that this was going to help me. Of course, it looks so much better than what they did look. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. And now I'm heading to a meeting. I'm here, I've arrived, and I'm literally just about to go in. Also, I need to show you this jacket in real life, but basically I got this jacket from Primark for £5. £5, insane. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I'm going to a meeting, and then I will probably catch up with you after. So it's a lot later now. I've now finished work. It's, what time? 5 o'clock. So I don't think I last spoke to you since I went to my meeting. It was a really successful meeting. We're basically meeting with a photographer for a photo shoot that we've got planned in a couple of weeks, which will be really good. So we're just kind of like briefing him on that. And it was just nice to have like more like face-to-face meetings, especially like with people we don't know. Like I do a lot of face-to-face meetings with clients like that I know, and we have them regularly booked in. But usually when it's like a new person, we just quickly jump on a Zoom, and then, do you know what I mean? I don't know. It was just nice to have an in-person meeting. And then I went to Sainsbury's, very successful food shop. I also ended up getting some bed sheets, so I will show you them later. But Habitat in Sainsbury's is so good. I didn't manage to have time to look at the pyjamas in Sainsbury's, but you would have seen at Christmas, I got sent their like Christmas range of pyjamas. And oh my God, they're like my favorite pajamas now. So I really want to look at their Valentine's ones, see if there's any cute heart ones, but I didn't have time, which is frustrating, so I have to go back. But yeah, very successful food shop, made my little list, boom, was great. Again, haven't done a physical food shop in so long. I either just like order it or quickly nip to the shop on the way home, rather than like actually stroll around with my trolley. And I enjoyed it. I was listening to my book and I was just, you know, putting things in my basket, and it was great. Talking about things you put in your basket, Love Island All Stars. Comment if you are watching it. I'm loving it. I really felt like I was so over Love Island, and I think the usual seasons, like just the regular one they do in the summer, I think I am over it, but the All Stars, I'm loving it. Loving it. So would recommend binging that if you've not already. And yeah, I'm probably going to make dinner now. Jack has actually gone to the pub with his friend this evening, so it's just little old me. And I will probably just read my book and cook myself some food and watch some YouTube videos. So that is the plan. I'm hopefully going to get an early night because I want to go to the gym first thing in the morning. Yeah. Excuse my hair as well. I really need to like put some conditioner in my hair or sort out what the hell's going on. I'm actually gonna change my outfit because I am so cold in the house. Wow, look at this look. My Magnolia Park's shrine. I feel like this vest looks better when it's long sleeve. I'm really not loving my outfit, but I was so tired, I just wanted to... I really need to get another hoodie because I do think everyone and their mum literally has this hoodie, but I love how weighted it is. I know some people hate the fact that it's weighted, but I love it. I love it because I feel like the hood like sits up, and that's how I like it. I really want to get an Annie Bing one. Is that what it's called? That is really what I want to get. So yeah. But something I have been doing is these mantras every single day. So I think I got them last year by a brand called Head Plan. And I've kind of had a few out, but I wasn't religiously kind of like selecting myself a card every single day. And I have been doing that this year, and I think it's something I really do want to keep up. So every morning I leave them out on my desk, and then every morning I'll pick a card, and that's my card for today. And today was, I'm excited for the opportunities that each new day brings. And I love it. Also guys, these are the bed sheets that I got from Habitat. So I just got a standard like fitted, oh damn. That's a flat sheet. I got it wrong. I need to take that back. Oh, that's so annoying. What an idiot. Need to change that. And then I got the chunky waffle bedsheet, and that just looks so nice, doesn't it? Love it. A little bit weird. Hello. I have been sat reading this mammoth of a book. Oh, my hair's caught. But I've been doing it in like little sections, which have definitely been helping me digest it a little bit more. But I'm quite a bit of the way through. Still got all of that to go, but hey, I'm enjoying it. And this is the last book, so quite spicy, this one. I have to say, I didn't expect it to be as spicy. But I wanted to show you, so I had my dinner earlier, and I had this like cashew nut pasta that I made, and it's so yummy. I will try find the recipe and I will leave it linked below, but I was really craving it. It's like cashew nuts and veggie sausages, like pasta, and oh my god, it's like with spinach, and it's just so good. So I'll leave the recipe linked below if anyone wants it. I think it was Tish Watson, like years ago on Instagram, did like a reel, and I saved it and have used it ever since. But I'm about to eat one of these mochi balls. I bought them the other day from Marks and Spencer's. They were so good, so I'm gonna have one. They look like this. That's my pudding. So only 100 calories, and sometimes I need like a little sweet treat. And they're definitely, oh, cold. I'm gonna just sit here and wait for Jack to come back. Let's figure out where part 3 is. I fell back in love with reading probably this time last year, and it has changed my whole life. And that's not even being dramatic. So, I want to take you on my day, just to keep it as a little bit more of a vlog, but the second half of this video, I'm going to chat you through my top tips to becoming the ultimate book girly in 2025. So I'm going to sit here and eat my mochi, and you enjoy that, and let's live our best book girl life. If you want to read more, these are my few tips that I put together. So firstly, it's a new year, so that's a great start of setting yourself a goal. Last year, this was me, and I set myself a goal to literally just read a book a month, and that's how it started for me, because I do feel like I have got faster at reading. I was always like, oh, I don't want to, you know, put pressure on myself because I'm quite a slow reader. But honestly, the more you read, the quicker you get. And I think if you set yourself a challenge of like 1 book a month, or for like 3 months, just say like, I'm going to read a book a month for these 3 months, so 12 months isn't too much of a goal. I think that might really help. Kind of nice to just have that time away from a screen or at the end of the day to read. Yeah, so obviously a challenge, a book a month, I think that's an easy one. So this is your sign to set yourself that challenge. The other one that I've got that I want to speak about, because I did just get a delivery about this, I've spoken about it loads. I'm a rep for Mills Boon. I've just been sent my new subscription for this month, and I will say, if you're getting into reading, or you know want to trial something but you're not sure what to read, I think a subscription is such a great oh, I got a message. Got a text. I think a subscription, particularly this Afterglow range from Mills Boon, because I think it takes the stress out of like what you're choosing, because their team picks for you, and you know every month that you're getting a couple of new books that you can try. And what I would say is, if you're new to reading, I would recommend going for their Afterglow collection, just because they're small. They're really short little books, so I think that it's really manageable, because sometimes when I get like a big book, and I think some of their other range, when I started being a rep with them, they're really chunky, and I think, oh my god, I'm not going to get through that in the month, whereas something like that is really manageable. And the Afterglow are like modern romances, and I've been getting 2 a month, and I've got a whole shelf up there of all of my different ones, and I love it. So you can get a discount on your subscription, which is Rep Donatella, and that gets you, I believe, 50% off the subscription, which is so good. So I'm not even just saying this, this is like an ad sponsorship, because I do work with them, but I can't recommend it enough, because I think that it just takes the stress out of it, you know? So yeah, they have got loads of other ranges, so if you're not into the kind of books that I like to read, then maybe don't go for that, but these are the ones I got for this month, and this one I'm very excited about. This is Love and Other Hollywood Endings, Take 2, Grumpy Sunshine Action. and we know we love a Grumpy versus Sunshine. Another thing I love on the back is it gives you bullet points of what the book's about. So this one is a second chance romance, a workplace romance. Sorry, I literally had to change a setting on my camera because it keeps cutting out, which is so annoying. Anyway, this is what I was saying, and it's a second chance romance, workplace romance, and Grumpy versus Sunshine. And this one is a sports romance, second chance romance, I can't even say it, enemies to lovers. So very excited about those. If you didn't want to do subscription, you could also use my code Donatella30 for 30% off the entire site. But I think if you're getting into reading for the sake of this video, I would probably steer you more towards a subscription for 3 months, just to set yourself that challenge and see how you get on. Okay, this is a funny tip that I've kind of got, because I do think this is what helped me. Read the book before the film comes out, which is so obvious, but this is meaning more in the sense if you know the film is coming out, that might give you a little bit of fire in your belly to read the book, because particularly, obviously I've been a romance reader, so I like to read love and starting to dabble in the fantasy, but I will say thrillers I have been loving. So Verity by Colleen Hoover and The Housemaid, which I just read from Frida McFadden, I would recommend reading if you like a thriller, because the movies of those are coming out quite soon. Particularly The Housemaid, I think, is coming out in winter time this year, and I would recommend that so much, just so that you have had that little like experience of reading the book before the film comes out, rather than doing it the other way around, because that just doesn't work. You can't do that, guys. You just can't. If you want to read a thriller, then definitely those two. Also, little one with those two, they're quite thin as well, so manageable. You should get through them quite quick. As to more books that I've kind of put down to get you into reading that I would recommend, is it's not a book video by me if I don't talk about Elsie Silver. And if you want to get into the cowboy romances, maybe Flawless will get you into reading, just because my friend Charlotte has bought the entire Chestnut Springs collection and she's loving it and getting back into reading because of Chestnut Springs. So again, maybe finding a series and kind of like short books are the perfect solution. So they're the few tips that I've put together, but please let me know if there are any books that I have spoken about, or the Mills Boon subscription. Comment if there's any books that I've recommended that you have read and you love them, because I want to talk about them and I want to have this conversation going in the comments. I would really like to know as well, guys, what kind of videos that you would like to see from me, because I am conscious that I've been doing a lot of book stuff, but I know a lot of you here maybe didn't, like, a lot of you here have been here for a while and haven't always seen that kind of content from me. So I don't want to like disappoint you if that's where my content's going, but at the same time I feel like a lot of you are new here and you found me from TikTok by talking about book stuff. So yeah, and to be honest, that is literally all I do with my life at the moment, so it just seems appropriate that I've made this shift. But anyway, if I do look back at where I was this time last year, like the amount of books that I've read, it's such a lovely feeling knowing that like I've done that, and like the books are literally my trophies, because it's just so nice, particularly like I've said at the beginning of this video, like spending my whole life on a screen, like it's just. But next week, guys, I am going to do another wedding vlog. Please let me know if you're enjoying those. I know it's like really random just having these like wedding vlogs in there, but I think running up to the wedding, it's just going to be perfect to have like one a month talking about the things that we're doing, because they are going on in the background. I feel like the momentum of the wedding is like really picking up. So yes, stay tuned for next week for that. And if you're new here, subscribe. And let me know a book that you are currently reading or you plan to read this year. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you next week.